On Lucid Airs, wanted to bring you guys a quick video on Lucid. It is down 2% today, down to 26.97, down 58 cents on the day, right? So volume today was not great, guys. We had 22.4 million and the average is 66.1 million. So I wanted to bring up a few quick key levels to take a look at for tomorrow's trading day and also the coming days, right? So we need Lucid right now to bounce off of this this right here, to bounce off this 26.97 area of support, right? In the past it has acted as both support and resistance. As you guys know, resistance loves to become support and support loves to become resistance, right? So why we needed to bounce off of this level of support is because if it doesn't hold and if it doesn't bounce off this level of support, then the next level of support would be 25.44, right, guys? And if it happens to break below that, then you know, the stock could take quite a bit of a tumble until we find support again at 24 and then 23. So we definitely want the stock to bounce off of this 26.87 and come up and test the next area of resistance, which would become support if it was to overcome it at 26.97, pretty much $27. And after that, you know, look for the stock to get above this area of 29.11, and then if it can hold and get above, the next big area for it to get above would be $30. So, you know, usually I keep the chart as candles, but sometimes I like these line charts. They kind of give you a little bit more of a clearer picture, I would say, right, without all the red and green candles. Sometimes it's good to just kind of take a look at it like that. But like I said, just keep an eye on this one, guys. We need to see it get above these levels, and if it can't, then watch these levels of support down here. But I wanted to go over a quick article with you guys. It's on Lucid, and I was just reading it a little while ago, and it's about Lucid short interest, right? So it says analyzing Lucid Group Inc. common stock short interest. It says Lucid Group Inc. common stocks short percentage of float has risen 20.9% since its last report. The company recently reported that it has 90.6 million shares sold short, which is 16.74% of all regular shares that are available for trading. Based on its trading volume, it would take traders 1.2 days to cover their short positions on average. So it goes on to say why short interest matters. Short interest is the number of shares that have been sold short but have not yet been covered or closed out. Short selling is when a trader sells shares of a company they do not own with the hope that the price will fall. Traders make money from short selling if the price of the stock falls, and they lose if it rises, right? Short interest is important to track because it can act as an indicator of market sentiment towards a particular stock. An increase in short interest can signal that investors have become more bearish, while a decrease in short interest can signal that they have become more bullish. And so it goes on to show you a chart, shows us a chart of a Lucid Group Inc. common short interest graph. And so as you guys can see, from November to January, the short interest has risen, right, guys? So it did decrease in December, but then you know, the Fed came out and said they will be planning on raising rates. And, you know, so as you guys can see, all of the growth stocks got hit, and, you know, so Lucid's short interest did in fact increase. Well, and I'm assuming a lot of other stocks did as well, right? A lot of growth stocks. So as you can see from the chart above, the percentage of shares that are sold short for Lucid Group Inc. common stocks has grown since its last report. It says this does not mean that the stock is going to fall. Wait. I'm sorry about that, guys. It says that it's going to fall in the near term, but traders should be aware that more shares are being shorted. Comparing Lucid Group Inc. common stock short interest against its peers. Peer comparison is a popular technique amongst analysts and investors for gauging how well a company is performing. A company's peer is another company that has similar characteristics to it, such as industry size, age, and financial structure. You can find a company's peer group by reading its 10K proxy filing or by doing your own similarity analysis. So, you would say kind of like, Rivian and GGPI and probably Fisker or something like that. It says, according to Bazinga Pro, Lucid Group Incorporated common stock peer groups average for short interest as a percentage of float 10.6%, which means the company has more short interest than most of its peers. And then it goes, did you know that that increasing short interest can actually be bullish for a stock? So we won't go into all of that. I think they want you to buy something from them, right? But this is a little bit interesting, guys, because I don't know if you guys remember the whole AMC GME saga, right? Where, the shorts were essentially burned, right? So as it says up here, you can make money, right? They make money from short selling a stock if the price falls, and they lose if it rises. So you remember all those Wall Street best guys that were pumping the stock on forums saying, hey, we love the stock, and people started buying it. So what happened was the price increased, and then all of these shorts got burned because they had to buy back to cover their shorts at a price that was higher than what they were anticipating. They wanted the stock to drop to make a profit, right? And so they got burned. So, this is potentially very risky for whoever is shorting Lucid, because what happens is there can potentially be a short squeeze, right, guys? So let's just say we get a catalyst like we've been waiting for, like Lucid hits their delivery numbers, right? So they come out during earnings on February 21st. So that's also a very important date that you guys need to be on the lookout for. And they come out during earnings and say, hey, we beat our delivery goals. Then guess what? This stock is probably it should take, a move to the upside. And then a lot of people that are shorting it might cover or have to cover, and then they will also increase that move by covering their buying shares, and that creates buying pressure, which would make the price go up of the stock, right? So just be on the lookout. Keep this one, keep this stock on your favorites. And this is just letting me know that there is the possibility of a potential short squeeze, right? And you definitely want to be having a position in Lucid if you can benefit from that. So like I said, I have a long-term hold on this stock, and then I also have a short-term portfolio that I usually use for trades like that. So if I did see a short squeeze coming, then I would, or if it did happen, I would be planning to sell some of that options and also shares that I have in my short-term portfolio. But my long-term portfolio I'm not touching for at least 5 to 10 years. But with that being said, I wanted to keep this one short. I found this article interesting, guys, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So I will see you guys on the next one. And like always, thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. I'll see you guys later. Bye.